I've just moved to the city, away from my country abode, and it's great, and I love my apartment, and I didn't really expect to not be as intimidated by the city as I am, or as I'm not. The only thing that I'm not quite into yet is the grocery store. Here, it's a whole different thing. The grocery stores are more where people go to stock up for a natural disaster. Borderline frightening. Frantically emptying shelves, soggy egg cartons left in the middle of the aisle. I found in the international aisle at my old supermarket a plethora of very exotic products. Betty Crocker muffin mix, blueberry, which is delicious. Frank's Red Hot sauce, Hellmann's mayonnaise. I know that there are a lot of mayonnaise haters out there, but you need to not be. This stuff is amazing. It's I could probably go on for a good solid 4 minutes about the mayonnaise. And it's not I don't eat French food, I do, and I think it's amazing. But there are certain things like muffins and hot sauce and mayo that you just can't get here. Mayo in France is weird. It's kind of mustardy and tart. So there's no muffins, there's no hot sauce, and no mayo in any of the supermarkets that I have found here. And there's I'd say a good baker's dozen. A person who's in my life who's just great and lives in the town that I used to live in yesterday brought me muffin mix, hot sauce, and mayo twofold. She brought 2 of each. And I was over the moon because that's for me, that's a good, it's a good day. Today, in my kind of slovenly lust, and made a very significant sandwich, and I made 2 of them. I'm gonna get my mayo on hardcore. So I made these 2 Towering Inferno sandwiches, and as I'm applying a pretty healthy amount or unhealthy amount of mayo, there's some on my finger. So I what everybody does, I do and it was acidic. Oh, what a weird tasting knife. So I finished the sandwiches, and I'm kind of cleaning up and putting things away, kind of avoiding the sandwich eating time as I am in serious denial. And I just passed a quick whiff of the mayonnaise, and it was gone. This was my first time that I was faced with bad mayo, and I had no more bread left, and I had used a pretty selfish portion of the refrigerator contents to make these sandwiches that were now ruined because they were swimming in mayo. Anyways, the point that I'm really trying to get to here is I'm not turning my back. I don't know, maybe they were left out in the sun, but there was a full seal. I heard a pop. I mean, I think it was just a little blip. So I have another jar, but I'm kind of putting it off, trying it, because I feel if I try it and it's also bad, that'll just be it's too much for my day. 2 rotten bottles of rare Hellmann's mayonnaise. But I did have cold pizza, which was really good, and I put hot sauce on it. Hopefully by the end of the weekend, my devastation about the mayo will be over. Next time I go into my old town, I'll pick some up. Maybe this is a sign I shouldn't be eating mayo in France. Anyways,